indeed, and I will be walking to their face and be like, are you for serious here, buddy? But definitely, AGAL, out of these 3 games here, they showed us one thing. Even if you lose the early game here, if you play towards your basics, if you play according to your strats and your game plan, you will come up huge. And talking about coming up huge, AGAL, locking in that Jing onto Zhongyi and Sheng on the Mai Shiranui here. So much assassination potential.
So much assassination potential, but like the potential that comes through here with these teams is these new picks. I mean, the Lu Shan here, this has not been picked up within the KWC. This is one of those heroes that has great disruption onto the enemy turrets. It's quite unique, right? Like, if you pick Lu Shan and you use his skills onto the turrets, it stops the turrets firing out ballists and bullets. So really great at kind of putting pressure onto your enemy team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, over at the Amazon Arena, we are getting into game number 4. Can we get some HOKs going on with the crowd?
HOK, as this may be the potential game for AGAL to close off the series, or will Alpha7 find a miracle in this series?
Find the potential miracle here, obviously throwing up some waves and some heart signs and triangles and A's and everything and L's. There is all the alphabets within the crowd right now. But, I mean, I love this skin onto Lu Shan as well, right? We don't get to see this hero come through much, but the B-Duck collab skin is definitely one of the cutest ones for this hero.
I definitely have to agree with you. And talking about this Lu Shan pick here, it really fits the AGAL style. Because, for one thing for sure, they love to disrupt the tower and they love to really zone out. And what better way of doing it is to stun the tower.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, have you seen this in-game as well at the moment? The surprise shop. So for a limited time, you can actually roll for skins for cheaper as well. So if you're currently looking for some more skins, that's definitely the time you want to go for. Oh, okay, they forced the flash out here for Niap, which could be trouble, but we're going to be seeing, obviously, that disrupt there that's coming through here for Shuai on the Lu Shan. We saw the disruption come through for like brief seconds, but for those at home that aren't quite new or used to this hero, that's what it does.
That's what it does indeed. Stun the tower, heals off. Stunning these towers here, a very good demolish tool to take down these turrets. And look at this top side. They're making Niap have such a tough time here. On the side of the bottom, Yino knows for a fact that if he steps up, he's going to be met by 4 angry members of Alpha7 Gaming.
Yeah, but speaking of angry here, we can see that Vilao1 is angry as well, right? He's gone for the Liam Po pick. We know that this is one of his best picks within the KWC, right? I mean, his phase check-in potential, the intel pickup here that you can use, and obviously the CC immunity from this Liam Po is pretty great, right? The Tremor Smash as well being also a great utility for team fights.
Intel is the Wintel, as we mentioned on this broadcast, right? What better way of doing it is with Lianpo here, but the flash engage comes through from Shuai here. Immediate follow-up from Sheng on the Mai Shiranui here. Beautiful stuff here as they get another kill onto Vilao1.
Brother, I mean, Shuai with the Lu Shan with the flash as well. Normally, when you see this in ranked, it has heal as its common skill. This boy's gone for flash. He's like, nah, I'm going in, I'm getting the stun, we're getting those first bloods.
I am loving the synergy here coming in from AGAL. One call coming in from Shuai to immediately engage on CR7 here. He had no room to react to the combo spell. Look at this.
Yeah.
The moment that he sees Sheng being enraged, goes for the flash engage, combos up with another flash engage follow coming from Sheng, executes CR7 immediately.
Yeah, I mean, Chano in the early game is going to be really squishy, but now we have the mirror domain into the circle, and there it is. Zoe gets a kill onto Danny, and then another one here for Shuang as well, coming through for the side of AGAL.
We talked about this, right? AGAL, they love to play the objective here, right? But when all these peak mechanic players, the best of the best coming in from KPL region, they have their hands on heavy engaged heroes. This is the combat ability that we talk about. Look at the arrow here, immediately executing Fury here. The jungle coming in from Alpha7 does not escape as well, being punished immediately towards the mid lane here. Ran as well, coming towards the mid lane here. Everybody converges with their spells here immediately.
Yeah, this is why I'm thankful for the replays, right? Like, there's little, like, nuances you missed out there, especially with, like, all the flashy, like, skills of the skins. We saw that, obviously, Burning Sun Arrow come through, really set up the kill onto Fury on the Legion. But now that that 4-minute mark has gone up, we're really going to start to see the impact of this Lu Shan, right?
This Lu Shan is having a very amazing engager so far coming in towards this game 4. Such an important game into the series here as the first Tyrant of 4th minute mark goes over to AG Zhongyi.
They're able to get that up as well. So 5-0 currently right now. We're seeing a very aggressive early game, right? I mean, definitely with the Maestro, you want to try and get that early game potential come through as well. But same for AG Zoe. Obviously, on the Jing, he has been dropping those mirror domains, making sure they're crucial ones, right?
Exactly, and look at the Liu Shan right now coming in from side. Hold down your tower a bit, just to chip it down to a very bare minimum, and if you do decide to defend this, you know for a fact that AGL is coming in hot. And right now, 4 to 5 minutes in, 4,000 goal lead already coming in from AGL.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite a sizable goal lead here, right? I mean, AJL able to not only get the goal lead, but get that T1 up to the top side. So really creating the pressure here onto the side of Alpha7 Esports, looking to go for the T2. But those watching at home, look, that disruption just means that you can just go in, wait for the minions to come in. Obviously, the slow just doesn't make any sense here onto the minion slowdown speed once you take one T1, right? Like, it's just not coming through here.
It's just not coming through at all here at all. AGAL, they are just really controlling so much space here coming in from the jungle of Alpha7 Esports. We saw this so many times here, and an ultimate goes through mid lane but gets blocked by Danny here, and another engage comes in from Zoe.
Yeah, I mean, a beautiful way about this Musashi pick, right? Using that Illuminate Slash blocks out those Burning Sun arrows. So that's another thing for those people, players new to the game and at home. If you use Illuminate Slash, the skill 1 on Musashi, you can block incoming projectiles, even block Lady Chen's Destructive Deluge as well.
That's a very key spell here, especially if you can block these key ultimates coming in from these targets here. But hang on, Sean gets engaged, but thanks to the mobility coming in from the Maestro, he escapes safely here. But look at that right here. He's looking for an angle to big engages here. Burning Sun arrow connects onto the tank.
Oh no, Liapo! The Lao, the CC immunity. You can't use it if you're blind, right? You cannot use it if you don't see the arrows coming. So already, crucial team fight component for the side of Alpha7 Esports gets taken up here. I mean, this is definitely one of the quickest games for AGAL.
It is so dominant coming in from AGAL here, especially Sheng, Ran, and Shuai. They're making so many plays, and another arrow heads on to the jungler of Alpha7, but there's no follow-up here.
No follow-up here. Obviously, they're unable to kind of push that minion wave through into the high ground turret just yet. But here, this is Liu Shan just disrupting it, allowing the minions to just do a little bit of damage over time, right? Because, I mean, AGAL, they don't need to rush this. It's Alpha7's moment to try and get some kind of, like, leeway or even some team fight outcome for themselves onto Alpha7 Esports, right?
I'm loving what AG is doing right now. So much wave control. All 3 waves are synchronized right now to really clash towards the tier 3 right now. And they are looking to orchestrate the final team fight that potentially will end the series.
Look at the potential end the series here. The disrupt coming through from Liu Shan once again. They get 1 T3, they get another. It's buy one, get 1 3, baby, at this point for the side of AGAL. But there it is. There's engaged. They are able to get the pickup onto the Maestro, but into the back line. It's going to be for Lau, but he gets punished for it because if you're Liampo, if you get in there, it's hard to get back out. And Zoe claims the double kill. That's a 2-for-1 trade for Alpha7 Esports.
But still, good news coming in from Alpha7 Esports that at least getting that kill on Sheng makes sure that they have still a bit of a breathing room. Even though it's very small, they still have a tiny chance right now coming to the series.
They got a tiny chance, right? I mean, they got a bit of a breather here at this moment in time. But stats. Let's speak stats here, Sagi. 8K gold lead.
8K gold lead.
How do we come from that?
That's just difficult because this 8K goalie, almost 9,000 right now. All of it comes from AGAL's proactive approach. And look at Shuai here. He's man-marking Danny here with no one near him. He's just having a field day right now. He's also going for the Frostguard's Embrace. He's just looking so solid, so confident.
So solid, so confident. The Frostguard Embrace is just going to mean that they can't get out as easy. I mean, they haven't had much means of getting out for the side of Alpha7 Esports. So those kind of items, like the Frostguards, the Elementus Premonition, is going to make it a lot harder for the side of the Alpha7 Esports.
Exactly, and the arrow goes wide coming in from AG Xenor here. But look at Shuai here, continuing the disturbance onto the tower as this is the final tier 3 of Alpha7 Esports. The lone tower standing, and right now Xenor he looks for another engage.
Yeah, Minion Waves crashing in on 3 lanes. It's going to be scary for the side of Alpha7 Esports. They're going to take that under the low. And there is the mirror domain being put through, doing the damage onto the side of Alpha7 Esports. That is a wipe here for AGAL. Absolute cinema. AGAL are your last semi-finalists.
AGAL, absolute cinema, absolute destruction onto Alpha7 Esports. The boys in white and red, they come out huge and they show dominance as the kings of KPL.
The kings of KPL, and probably their most cleanest game yet in terms of aggression, putting it onto the side of Alpha7 Esports. I feel like this was kind of just like, hey, we'll get to game number 4 and then we will show the true AGAL.
We talked about this, right? We think that they're an objective-centric team. They can only play fights around the objective. No. You give them the Maestro, you give them the Dharma, bombastic engagement.